Hey everybody, what's going on? This is my next video game review. But before I get to that, first I'd kind of like to congratulate myself. I broke 500 subscribers. Oh yeah, like a boss. No, I'm just kidding. That was just sort of an excuse to make this video. The real purpose behind this video is my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 game review. This game has actually been receiving a lot of criticism in the last months that have been releasing trailers and demos. A lot of people have been saying that Call of Duty needs to stop making games. The multiplayer is shit, blah, blah, blah. But I actually want to give this game a chance. I've seen the demos and I've seen the trailers. The campaign looks pretty interesting. It's set between two completely different time periods. I'm excited to see Woods back alive from the first Black Ops. I want them to kind of make some references to World at War as well, because that also is included in the Treyarch series. I'm excited for the campaign. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for the zombies coming out. And I guess I'm a little bit excited for the multiplayer. A lot of people have been saying that they were very disappointed with the original Black Ops multiplayer, and have already condemned this multiplayer coming up. But I'm giving it a chance. I give every game a chance. You can't. It's innocent until proven guilty. So first thing I want to talk about is the zombies. Kind of not in memory, but just as a celebration for Black Ops 2 coming out, starting in September. Every week I'll be posting a single campaign of zombies on every single map that's been released. So from Notcher, Dew, and Toten all the way up to the moon. I'll be posting the Black Ops versions of all those maps and posting them on my Resident Evil channel, not my Michael Scott channel. Michael Scott LP is just a backup channel in case something happens to my my main channel, and I'm not able to contact you guys. You can just go to that one. So those videos are just that's just a channel I can post some like videos of me and my friends playing. So don't really pay any mind to that for any like entertainment. It's just for information. Um, so about zombies, I'm really excited about this one because they are introducing the 8-player co-op instead of the original 4 from World at War and the original Black Ops. Um, they're having multiple pack a punches, which you can do or which are allowed for each weapon. That'll be another interesting one, and the and more maps. I definitely want them to put some more work into these maps. I don't want them to just make the maps because people will buy them and pay and just to play them because they're zombie maps. The moon, in my opinion, was not a great like last zombie map that they could have made for the franchise of Black Ops zombies. In my opinion, I actually thought Shangri-La was better. Don't go, posting rants and comments because I've said that. I'm entitled to my opinion. Any comments will just be removed. Um, I definitely want them to put more work into them. Make them maps that are worth buying. Make them worth the $15 that I pay every 3 months. They make a new zombie map pack. I want to see some new interesting weapons. I definitely want them. Have also or they're also including a story like a campaign mode in the zombies franchise. Um, I'm actually sad to like without the four main characters. From what I've heard, they're getting rid of these. Maybe they're not. It's just a rumor, but I hope they bring them back because they are a big part of what zombies stands for. Um, so I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Um, what else? Multiplayer. Oh yes, the dreaded multiplayer that everyone goes back to and complains about Call of Duty. From what I've heard, a lot of people seem to think that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and Call of Duty World at War were the last great multiplayers. I totally agree with that. I'm not saying that MW2, Black Ops, and MW3's multiplayers were bad. I'm just saying they weren't as good as the World at War and Modern Warfare 1's were. They MW1 and World at War had original multiplayers. They were just you could you could like pick them out like you could pick out the differences from the more recent multiplayers. So that's like a big thing. That's what makes them unique. And I really wish that a lot more people would be online on those games, be playing multiplayer, because those are really fun ones. So, um, I definitely thought that Modern Warfare 2 had the last great campaign. It was very epic, very suspenseful. It definitely made me want to play. It definitely made me look forward to the next Modern Warfare. It definitely made me want to play it again. Now, again, I'm not saying that Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 had bad campaigns. I'm just saying they didn't have suspenseful campaigns. Modern Warfare 2 with a very suspenseful campaign. It had a very suspenseful climax and conclusion to it. So, if I definitely would want them to do that again for Black Ops 2 in their campaign. Like I said, these are just wishes. These aren't like facts that I know for sure that are going to be coming out on the 13th of November this year when the game comes out. So, yeah. And the last thing I wanted to mention in this review is a lot of people have been saying this too. I've been reading comments. The last Call of Duty game, a lot of people think that COD has reached its limit, that this should be the last game that they make, and I totally agree with them. Call of Duty has had a great run these last 9 years that they've been making the game. They were very fun. They were worth the money that I bought, and I definitely think that it's done. It's over for them. They need to stop making games because it's almost like, if you think about it, like, this is a weird metaphor, but if you think about it, it's almost like SpongeBob. After 2004, SpongeBob just got old. It started losing its actual humor, and it just started becoming a plot line. It wasn't fun at all. It was just a lame excuse to continue the series and make money. I don't want them to do this with Call of Duty. I definitely think that after this game, they should stop making Call of Duty games. It's had a great run, but let's let it be the way it is. So, that will be concluding my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 game review. Also, be sure to check out my Let's Play that I will be sure to make later on this year. And you guys all have a good one.